हेलो फ्रेंड्स, तो कैसे हैं आप लोग। आज हम लोग पढ़ने जा रहे हैं प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चंस जो कि एसएससी जे एग्जाम में पूछे गए हैं फॉर सिविल इंजीनियरिंग। हमने लास्ट लेक्चर में पार्ट 1 में 50 क्वेश्चंस कवर किए थे। अभी हम नेक्स्ट 50 क्वेश्चन कवर करेंगे इस पार्ट में। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग रिप्रेजेंट द क्रशिंग स्ट्रेंथ फॉर द गुड क्वालिटी स्टोन that are used in the construction of buildings? The answer is greater than 100. Next, which of the following is examined to determine the age of timber? For the determination of age of timber, we examine the annular rings. Next, which of the following is determined with the help of Leach-Ariel's device? So, with the help of Leach-Ariel device, we generally determine the soundness of the cement. Next, the type of mortar which is used for the construction works carried out in waterlogged area is? The answer is cement mortar. We use cement mortar for the waterlogged area. Next, for M25 grade concrete, the split tensile strength in terms of percentage of its compressive strength is? The split tensile strength of concrete is 10 to 15% less than the flexural tensile strength of concrete, and the flexural tensile strength concrete is almost 10% of the structure of the concrete. Okay, it is total 7 to 11%. The answer will be 7 to 11%. Next, distempers are generally used to coat. So answer is distempers are generally used to coat interior surface which are not exposed to environment. Next, which of the following is commonly used as retarder in cement? We use gypsum as a retarder in cement. Next, in the process of hydration of OPC, to complete all chemical reaction, the water requirement expressed as the percentage of cement is, so the water requirement for the hydration of OPC is 20 to 25%. Next, the slump test is performed to check the, so we generally use the slump test for the workability of concrete. Next, the reason behind the low expansion and shrinkage of the plywood is? Answer is plies are replaced at the right angles with each other. Next, which one of the following method is used for the approximate estimation? So for approximate estimation, we generally use plinth area method. Next, accuracy in the measurement of the thickness of the slab or sectional dimension of column and beam in centimeters should be, so the accuracy in the measurement of the thickness should be 0.5 centimeter. Next, deduction at T junction of the wall for total length of the center line is? The answer is half of thickness of wall. Next, for estimation of painted area of semi-corrugated asbestos cement sheets, percentage increase in area above plane area is? The answer is 0.1. Next, scrap value of a property may be. So scrap value of property may be, answer is both negative or positive. It may be negative also, it may be positive also. Next, what is the unit of measuring cornice? We measure cornice as a running meter. Next, calculate the number of bricks in 20 cubic meters bricks works. In 1 cubic meter, generally 500 bricks are coming. So, as we know, in 1 cubic meter there is 500 bricks. For 20 cubic meter, it will be 500 to 20, that will be 10,000 bricks. Next, calculate the area in square meter of the framework required for a beam of 2 meter span and cross-section dimension of 400 mm into 200 mm. So they are asking about the area of the formwork. Okay. So for the area of the formwork of having 2 meter span length and cross-section is 400 mm into 200 mm. We can see here, if this is the formwork of the beam, the depth will be 400 mm and the width will be 200 mm. Okay. Perimeter of framework, we have to determine the perimeter into length of the beam, that will give you the area of the framework required. Okay. So what is the perimeter of the framework? Perimeter of framework is 400 plus 200 plus 400, it will be 1000 mm, or you can say 1 meter, and the span of the beam is 2 meter. Area of framework required is P into L, that is 1 into 2 equal to 2 meter square. The answer will be D, that is 2 meter square. Next, the cross-section areas of 3 sections of an embankment at an interval of 40 meter are 10 square meter, 15 square meter and 35 square meter. Calculate the quantity of earthwork for the embankment. Use prismoidal form method. Okay. So they have given the 40 meter interval. There is a 3 sections of the area is given 10 square meter, 15 square meter and 35 square meter. They ask you the quantity, or you can say the volume of the earthwork by using prismoidal method. So what is prismoidal method का formula? That is V equal to D by 3 into first area plus last area plus 4 into intermediate area. Okay. So here you can see A1, A2 and A3 is given like 10 meter square, 15 meter square and 35 meter square, and the interval is 40 meter, that is already given. So you put all these value in this formula. D is 40 by 3, 10 plus 35 plus 4 into 20, 4 into 60. So that will give you the 1400 cubic meter. So the answer will be 1400. Next, calculate the annual depreciation of a machine having initial cost of Rs 10,000. The scrap value is Rs 1000 and useful life of 30 years. What is the annual depreciation formula? So annual depreciation equal to, you can say, original cost minus scrap value divided by life in years. So 10,000 minus 1000 divided by 30, then answer will be 300. Next, what is the difference between the sum of interior angles of plane triangle and spherical triangle for area of triangle 195 square kilometer on the earth surface? They have asked about the difference between the sum of interior angles of plane triangle and spherical triangle for area of triangle 190 square kilometer on the earth surface. When we deal with only one small portion of earth surface, For the length of an arc of 118.5 km, the error introduced is 0.0152 meter, greater than the subtended chord, and the difference between the sum of the angles of a spherical triangle and that of plane triangle is only 1 second at a Earth's mean surface for an area of 195 km square. So the answer will be 1 second. Next question. Which one of the following is the largest scale? So you can see the RF is given in the option, that is representative fraction. Which RF is bigger value? So you can see here the 1 by 500 is the bigger value than these three. So this is the largest scale question. Okay, so the answer will be A, 1:500. Next, the quadrantal bearing of the line lies in the third quadrant, making angle in clockwise with the northeast. So they have asked about the bearing of any line that lies in third quadrant. Okay, so what is third quadrant? Third quadrant is like this. So you can see the south and west will be the answer. So the answer will be south, theta minus 180 degree, west. Next question. Calculate the volume of the embankment in cubic meter using trapezoidal method if the cross-section areas of the three sections of an embankment at an interval of 30 meter are 20 square meter, 40 square meter and 50 square meter. It is given as the same the previous questions, but they have asked about the different method, okay, like trapezoidal method. So what is the trapezoidal method formula to determine the volume? Volume equal to h by 2, a1 plus am means first area and last area plus 2 into a2 a3 like that. Okay, h is 30 meters given, interval is given, and a1 a2 and a3 is also given. So you put all these in this formula. V equal to 30 by 2, 20 plus 50 plus 2 into 40. So answer will be 2250 meter cube. Next, calculate the combined correction for curvature and reflection for 2 km. Okay, so what is the combined correction formula? Combined correction formula is due to curvature cc equal to minus 0.0785 d square and correction due to reflection cr equal to plus 0.0112 d square. When you add both, then it will give you the combined correction c equal to cc plus cr. It will equal to minus 0.0673 into d square, where d is in the kilometer, you will put d value in the kilometer, and c you will get the answer in the meter. So for distance d equal to 2 kilometers, c equal to minus 0.06735 into d square means 2 square, that will give you the minus 269 meter. So the correction will be 0.269. Next question. Which one is the correct order of the tapes based on their accuracy? So based on their accuracy, the correct order is invert tape is more than steel tape, is more than metallic tape, is more than linen tape. Next question. In a leveling between point A and B on the opposite sides of a pond, the level is first set up near the point A and the staff reading on A and B are 2.5 meter and 2 meters respectively. Then the level is moved and set near the point B. Staff reading on point A and B are 1.2 meter and 1.7 meter respectively. Calculate the difference of heights between the 2 points A and B. So when there is a pond case or river case, you have to apply the reciprocal leveling. Okay. So what is the reciprocal leveling? When you apply the reciprocal leveling, it will give you the answer is 0 because so the correct answer is A, 0 degree. When you apply the reciprocal leveling in this equation, you will get the answer 0. Next question. In transit theodolite, the line of the sight can be reversed by revolving the telescope through. So we can revolve the telescope in 180 degree in vertical plane in the case of transit theodolite. Next. Which one of the correct sequence for the temporary adjustment of the theodolite? So the correct sequence of the temporary adjustment of the theodolite, it will be setting, centering, leveling and elimination of parallax. This is the correct sequence for the temporary adjustment of the theodolite. First it will come setting and last it will come elimination of parallax. Next, which of the following is used for determining the location of a station occupied by the plane table? So by which method we use the determination of location of a station occupied by the plane table? So it will be 2-point problem. Next, which of the following is responsible for the formation of residual soil? So residual soil is not formed by these three. Okay, so the answer will be none of these. Next, the coefficient of gradation and the coefficient of uniformity of a given soil sample is 1 and 4 respectively. The ratio of effective size of the diameter through which the 30% of total mass is passed is. So the coefficient of gradation and coefficient of uniformity is given, that is 1 and 4. You have to calculate the ratio of effective size of the diameter through which 30% of total mass is passed. As we know, the coefficient of gradation is Cc equal to 1, and what is the formula of Cc? d30 square by d60 into d10. Like that, coefficient of uniformity Cu equal to 4 equal to d60 by d10. So d60, you can write d60 equal to 4 into d10, and we have to put this d60 in this formula, Cc formula. So d30 square by 4 into d10 equal to 1. Then d30 by d10 equal to 2. So the answer will be 2. Next question. What is the assumption made about back of wall in the Rankine's theory of earth pressure? So the assumptions is vertical and smooth. Next, which of the following shows the correct order of the increasing surface area of the given soil? So the correct order is sand, silt, clay and colloids. Colloids give you the maximum surface area. As the size of the soil will reduce, the surface area will increase. Okay. So the next question is, which of the following is correct about the viscosity of the gas? So viscosity of gas increases with an increase in the temperature. So when you increase the temperature in the gas, the viscosity of the gas will increase. It is opposite as the liquid. When you in liquid case, when you increase the temperature, the viscosity will reduce. But in case of gas, it is when you increase the temperature, the viscosity of the gas will also increase. Okay. So answer will be B. Next, pressure of 1200 kilopascal is equivalent to the head of Z meter of liquid having relative density 1.59. The value of Z in meter is, as we know, P equal to rho Gz, and P is given 20 kilopascal, so it will be 20 10 to the power minus 10 per Q equal to 1.59 into 1000 into 9.1 into Z. By using this equation, we will get Z in meter, that is 12.82 meter. Okay. So next, which one of the following statement is correct about the center of buoyancy? So the correct statement is, it is the point where buoyant force act and it coincides with the centroid of volume of water displaced. Next, the longitudinal rectangular surface is hanged into the water such that its top and bottom points are at depth of 1.5 meter and 6 meter respectively. The depth of the center of pressure from the top surface is So for this question, you write the answer in the comment section, you solve it and write the answer in the comment section. Next, the velocity potential which follow the equation of continuity is, the answer is x square minus y square. Next, at what distance from the boundary layer the value of the wall shear is 3 times of the turbulent shear? The answer is 2 by 3r. Next, which of the following statement is correct about the streamlines and equipotential lines? The correct answer is they always meet orthogonality. Next, the Rankine half oval body MM is subjected to the two-dimensional flow having velocity b. The typical streamline is shown in the following diagram. The point A in diagram shows, so the point A is here. So this point A shows stagnation point. Next, which of the following is correct ratio for Froude number? So the Froude number represents the ratio of the inertia force to gravity force. Next, for the most economical triangular channel section, the angle of sloping sides from the vertical is, the answer is 45 degree. You can see here they have asked you about the angle of sloping sides from the vertical. Okay, that is 45 degree. If they ask about the total angle, then it will be 90 degree. Okay, next. Method of applying water directly to the root zone of the plant is called. So the answer is drip method or drip irrigation, you can say. Next question. A field of 500 hectare is to be irrigated for a particular crop having 100 days base period. The total depth of water required by the crop is 100 cm. Calculate the duty of the water in hectare per cubic meter. How will you solve this? You know, base period equal to 100 days, depth of water equal to 100 cm equal to 1 meter, and duty we know 8.64 B by delta. So 8.64 into 100 divided by 1, it will give you the 840 hectare per cubic meter. So the answer is D. Next, the traffic volume of a roadway is defined as the multiplication of, answer is traffic density into speed. Next, calculate the equivalent radius in centimeter of the resisting section of 20 cm slab if the ratio of radius of wheel load distribution to the thickness of the slab is 0. So what is the equivalent radius? As we know, radius of the wheel is r, thickness of slab is d. The r by d equal to 2. So r equal to 2d. Capital R here also. 2 into 20, that will equal to 40 centimeter. So the answer will be C, 40. Next, on peak hourly demand, what is the maximum daily consumption for the city which have average daily consumption of 1 lakh cubic meter? So the answer will be 2.7 lakh. Next, for which of the following distribution means is designed? So distribution means is designed by maximum hourly demand on maximum day. Thank you very much friends for watching these videos. Thank you.